We got us a bug problem. Hi, welcome to... this is our last episode of this one, for Halloween anyways. I saw Alien when I was in high school. My high school friends and I went, and we were just terrified. Like, terrified. There's nothing, we hadn't seen anything like it. It was like the anti-Star Wars. Star Wars was like, rah-rah, and children happy, and Alien was like a mean motherfucker. It was just a mean movie. And it broke so many quotas, there was two women and a black man that survived at the end, to the end, which was very weird for that time. Cutting edge almost. So when Aliens came out, I was super stoked, but a little bit nervous. But this is when I was in college, and I was dating this girl. So we went to the movie. We're doing okay a little bit, but there's some early scares and stuff like that, like her bad dream and the chest burster and things like that. And so, but this girl I'm with, she's just like digging into my arm, just digging, and she's like hiding like this, going like, I can't take it, because it was like they hadn't even gone into the military, hadn't even gone into the spaceship or space station or whatever yet. And she was just like freaking out. She goes, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it, Ste7en. I can't take it anymore. You've got to get me out of here. We've got to get out of here. And so I'm like, fuck, yeah, I didn't see the movie, but I was kind of relieved because I was like scared shitless too. So we leave. We're going to go have coffee. She's she's acting real weird, like agitated or something like that. And she's like kind of not talking. And she's like, I'm like, but she's tense. And I'm like, are you, that movie's too late? And she goes, pull over. And so we pulled over in this mall parking lot where the movie happened to be showing. And she said, we have to go back. And I was like, what? She was this college, you never had any money in college. So I was like, I'd pay another $5 or whatever movies were back then. And I was like, no way. That's what I'm thinking, but I didn't tell her that. But I was like, what do you mean go back? You were scared. Why would you go back? And part of me is going like, I don't want to go back to this shit. I don't want to go back. I don't know what happened to those people. I want to know. And so she's like, I have to find out what happened to those people. Like, which I kind of liked her for that. I was like, she's good. That's nice. She wanted closure. So we went back in. It was rough, very rough, but we were both glad that we saw it because it was a great movie. And I remember reading, because it was on the cover of Newsweek or Time, I think Time. I remember reading the article on it because it was a big deal. It was hugely successful. And I mean, to make a sequel to Alien and pull it off, it was a miracle. It raked in the money. And so Time had a big spread on it. And I'll never forget, I read a sentence in there and it said, that this time Ripley was fighting for something greater, like the child. And I was like, I wouldn't save this girl I went to the movies with. I would not, I just had to admit to myself, I was like, I wouldn't go, if I knew you and you were back, I wouldn't go, I would not go through that cocoon or the hive or whatever, nest. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So I was always like, so I was wondering, who's my newt? Who's my newt? Who would I go? Who is the newt that I would go back for? Who's my newt?